Now lately I've noticed a bit of a trend. A lot of my favorite YouTubers seem to be making a lot of videos about their own struggles. Struggles with mental health, struggles with anxiety, struggles with addiction, drugs and so forth. And initially I'd think, well, why the hell would I want to sit there and listen to somebody else's problems? But if I stop and think about it, I actually do stop and listen to their problems. And I actually sort of find it interesting and actually quite relatable to sort of understand a little bit about that particular person and what makes them tick, and not just seeing their ups, but sort of seeing their downs as well. So anyway, I've found that quite interesting. Definitely more interesting than I thought I would have. Maybe all this COVID-19 stress is sort of what's bringing out this sort of behavior. But I guess if I'm going to add to that, I don't have any of those sorts of problems. I'm not really, don't have anxieties, don't have mental health issues. I'm lucky enough to sort of be in a good position, but I do have a lot of insomnia issues. Sleeping just seems to be something that my body just doesn't want to do. I'll lay in bed for so long and it's just like I've got so much to think about. There's just so much I want to do the next day, and I'll lay in bed for hours and hours and hours. I'll try all different sorts of things to sleep, and I will try meditations, I try ASMR, I try all sorts of things to sleep. And one of the main issues with my sleeping too is that I sort of startle wake up. So I'll fall asleep and then I'll be in a dream and I'll think that I'm falling down a set of stairs or something, and then I just quickly wake up as if something just happened. And so that's really annoying. And so my wife will often say that I'll just drift off to sleep and then boom, I'm fully awake again. So sleeping pills is an issue because it's so easy to get addicted to them. So I try not to get into sleeping pills because that's a really dangerous habit to get into. And then I do find that when I've got things on the next day and I really need to sleep, if I do go for those sleeping pills, then the other thing about sleeping pills is once I've had a sleeping pill, then I end up having like energy drinks. And energy drinks are just a killer. Just how bad that crap in a can is, and how tempting it is, and how addictive it is, makes it, I almost don't even believe it's legal. Especially not for kids. You know, you see kids walking around with those massive big cans of energy drinks, and just the sheer volume of crap that they're putting in their body, just like I do sometimes. But then when I've been addicted to energy drinks, I find that when I drive past the servo, I'll get so tired when I'm getting up to the servo, and then if I stop at the servo and grab an energy drink, I'm like back in action. And then if I don't grab an energy drink, it's like my body's just trying to punish me, because I think energy drink addiction, I mean, it's a pretty soft excuse for a problem. I mean, like it's oh yeah, oh, my problem is I'm addicted to energy drinks. It's a, you know, there's a lot more interesting things you could get addicted to, like heroin or something. Sounds a lot more fun to be addicted to. I think energy drinks is a pretty sad excuse for an addiction. But if I am not having sleeping pills and I'm not, and then energy drinks I can definitely do without them. I'm not much of a coffee drinker. I try to stay away from the Coke. Coke is just terrible big thing full of sugar as well that I really try not to drink. So anyway, that's just a little bit about me. My little I don't know what you call it. My little issue is lots of sleeping problems and the occasional energy drink addiction. This year I've been very good. I've had hardly any energy drinks, but there have been years when yeah, I just seem to love it. So anyway, if you've got any tips for me, how to have a nice healthy sleep, I've been doing lots of melatonin. That's supposed to help. I eat them. Heaps of vitamin C. That's supposed to help. Anyway, if you've got any sleeping insomnia tips, then put it at the bottom of this video. Anyway, if there's anything else that you want to share, anything you want to get off your chest, any issues that you've got that maybe you have or haven't sorted out, then make sure you put a little note on the bottom of this video. Once again, my insomnia really comes and goes. Sometimes I'm terrible and sometimes I'm pretty good. I get a good run. For what seems to be no reason, I'm fine. Anyway, I think it's a bit of a first world problem I've got here. Anyway, tell us what you think.